Hello and welcome. In this lecture, we're going to be adding an impact particle effect to wherever we hit with our rifle. So let's dive in and see how it's done. So this is going to be a quick one because we want to do something that we've already done before, which is spawn particle effects that aren't attached. Now we know that this is going to be using the uGameplay statics again, and let's go ahead and open up that header file. So gameplay statics.h. And we want to search for the spawn emitter within here. The symbol search isn't always reliable, so I'm going to just do a search spawn emitter. And we are looking for the other versions of this, spawn emitter at location. That's the one we want. And what we're going to do is it's going to need the world, the particle system, a location, and a rotation. You could go with a 0 rotation, but we actually want a rotation. So let's go over to the gun C++ rather, and we're going to use the spawn emitter at location. Do a get world in here, and then we are going to give it a particle system. So we need to go ahead and set one up. I'm going to leave that blank as a to-do for you, seeing as we already know how to set up particle systems. And then what we're going to do, we're going to get the location. That's fairly straightforward. That's going to be the hit location, isn't it? And then the next thing, let me get my spacing right there. Then the next thing is going to be the rotation. Now this is slightly more complicated. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a vector for the shot direction, which is going to show us where the shot was coming from. And this one's fairly straightforward because we've already got the direction it's going in. So where it's coming from is just going to be the negative of this. So minus rotation.vector is going to give us the shot direction. Where was that shot coming from? And that's going to be useful when we're applying damage later as well. So shot direction, cool, great. And what we want in here is a rotator. So you can get a rotator from a vector in C++ just by doing .rotation, like so. And that should be enough. So we can put a semicolon on the end of the line. So all that remains is a mini challenge for you to fill out this particle system with something that we can configure in Blueprint. Okay, welcome back. So we're going to essentially do what we did with the muzzle flash. So I'm going to copy that U property here. Instead of the muzzle flash, we're going to have the impact effect, like so. And we're going to use that in uGameplay static spawn emitter at location. Cool. We're going to remove the draw debug point, and we're going to have a go at compiling and playing. Once you've got that to compile successfully, we are going to go over to the content browser, open up our BP rifle, because we need to attach a impact effect. Let's open up the full blueprint editor, go to class defaults, details, impact effect. Let's look, see what we can find. Impact, see if we've got something there. IM, nope, no IM either. Maybe it's going to be called hit. There we go. We've got a Wraith drone hit world. We've got a few different things down here. And I think we can also choose some stuff from the shooter game asset pack. So if we go back to the content browser, asset packs, shooter game, weapons, not weapons, sorry, the effects, and then particle systems, and then weapons, assault rifle, impacts. Here we've got the IH, impact hit or something. So we can, I think I'm going to be using that one. So IH is what I'm going to search for, assault rifle. That'll be my impact effect. I quite liked that one in testing. So we're going to go Alt-P, but you can try out the other impact effects and try and hit a wall. There you go. When I hit the wall, you can see the impact effect being spawned off of it. So I'm very happy with that result. In the next lecture, we're going to be dealing damage to actors that we place around the world. Very exciting. So I will see you there.